The other day, a close friend of mine asked me, with everything that's going on in our country right now, what is the thing that troubles me the most? And I told him that the thing that really bothers me is the degree of polarization that we've seen in our country. We are on polar opposites in many respects. And that is a troubling situation, but it's also encouraging because it is the one thing that we as individual citizens have the ability to positively influence. And I'm going to suggest to you three important things that we can do that will help heal our nation and pull us back together and unify us as citizens of this great country. The first thing is to accept individual responsibility for healing our nation. It's not the job of the government. It's not the job of the local authorities in your community. It's not even the job of your pastors and priests. It's our job as individual citizens to accept responsibility for reaching out and building healing relationships. The second thing we need to do is to take a longer view of things that are going on and ask ourselves, what's the end game here? Is the end game, as in a polar community like we have now, is the end game simply to bend people and force them to believe what you believe? Or is it to seek truth and understanding and in the process build quality relationships? And the third thing that we need to do is we need to seek to understand others first before we express our own opinions. We need to set our biases aside and be willing to engage other people, sincerely trying to appreciate the perspective that they have on life. When we do those things, we have the ability to build some amazing relationships, and we begin to realize that I don't have to agree with you to love you. I don't have to agree with you to be friends with you. I don't have to agree with you to have a meaningful relationship with you. Will you do that today? Today, will you start to accept responsibility, look at the longer game, and seek to understand others? If every one of us was to do that, within the next 12 months, our nation would be a different place.